What's going on, guys? We are at Custom Aquariums. I'm really excited. This is Mark. He's the one that runs everything here. We are going to show you guys how my giant paludarium was built and how they make their amazing aquariums. Hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. Is where the whole glass cutting process starts. So you want to walk us through that?
Sure. So we get the glasses in large crates. We have all the different thicknesses and clarity there. We pull the crates out. It goes onto the rack back there. From there we can grab each individual piece with the suction robots. Once we have it on the robot, we bring it over to our CNC glass cutting table. It's basically like a big air hockey table, can allow us to position the glass. Once that starts, the machine will actually measure the piece of glass. We pre-program in all the different sizes we want cut for that particular sheet. The machine will automatically nest everything, lay it out, and then it goes ahead and scores it. Once it scores it, then we break the glass, take it off, and put it on the job carts for each individual job.
Awesome machine behind me.
This is our polishing edging machine. This is a 10 head, I believe, polishing machine. Basically, when we score the glass, there's a lot of micro fractures, very sharp. So this machine takes every edge on every panel of the tank and polishes out those scratches, puts a nice bevel on it, which adds strength, just makes it a nice clean looking edge, and also adds strength to the piece of glass. So every single side of every panel is run through this machine. It's a fairly slow process, and basically it starts with a pretty coarse grinding wheel, and as it continues down, it gets finer and finer, puts bevels on it, and then polishes everything to a nice smooth polish. So similar to like a car window, if you have a small fracture, it can grow. So this machine polishes out all the fractures on the edge from the breaking process. That's all. This is our drill station. We have 5 individual drills with different size drill bits for all the variety of holes we do. So these are 2-sided drill bits. The drill will go halfway up from the bottom, kick off, retract, and then the top drill will go and finish the hole. What that does is it gives you a very nice hole. If you've ever drilled holes one-sided, you can get shell out or crack out on the back side. The 2-sided drills here eliminate that, so you have a nice, clean, strong hole. We have a variety of different setups. We can take each individual panel, move it to the next drill if you have different size holes on the same panel. We do custom holes. We have 4 or 5 main holes, and then we can do custom holes as long as we have the drill bits available to us. So quite a variety of different placement and sizes that we can do for you guys. Bottom drilled, side drilled, everything else.
I think it was, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 holes in mine? Yeah, I got 4 holes drilled in mine. Dang, I feel bad for her now.
Once it's done, we've already cut it, edged it, drilled our holes, then it goes to the glass wash over here. We use RO water. There's a bunch of brushes similar to like a car wash, the brush car washes. It goes through there, cleans everything up, gets the oils from the cutting, just different materials or impurities off of the glass. After this point, we be careful even touching it with our fingers because we don't want our finger oils getting onto it to mess with any of the bonding of the silicone. So I'll run through this machine. We have a very nice backlit area there. Here we look for imperfections, scratches, chips, anything that would make that panel not pass our quality inspection gets thrown off to the side and we cut a new panel. So very, really looking closely at everything in this area before it goes on to the next step. Alright guys, once everything is washed, inspected, it goes on to a job cart. Each customer's order has its own side of the job cart. All the different panel layouts, thickness, clarity, size, hole placement are all in this packet, so our shop can reference this, make sure you're getting what you want at the end of the day. We do different layouts for your top braces, any holes that may be needed are indicated on this, so this is basically their Bible for making your tank. So once we get to this point, we end up taping the panels. We place dots on it so that we don't have any glass-on-glass contact when we're setting these things and making your shape for you. The tape is just there to give a nice clean silicone line and eliminate some of the cleanup. So at this step, your tank has passed all the inspections for clarity, visibility, scratches, size, thickness, holes drilled, everything's ready to go. From this point on, we're going to be hand setting your tank and applying the silicone. Alright, now we're going to be setting the aquarium. This is typically a 2 to sometimes 4 to 5 person job. Every aquarium is hand set. At this point everything's been verified. They'll take each individual panel, place it on the bottom panel and line everything up, make sure everything's flush, square, looking right for what we need to be seen, and clamp everything into its final position, and after that we'll apply our silicone to get the bond for the aquarium. So very delicate process, making sure that you are not chipping the glass, making sure everything's fitting and lining up and looking square and in shape.
This is the framing of the tanks normally?
Yep, this would be your typical upper frame. It has a little lid on it or a little lip on it to put your lids on, but then we also, like you said, do a rimless where you would not have a top frame. It still would have a bottom frame. Okay. So all of our framing is anodized, marine grade anodized aluminum. You know, there's a lot of issues with plastic tanks, cross braces, breaking. So all of our materials are an aluminum extrusion. This would be a side structure, and then you would have your cross braces here. We are the only ones that do the anodized aluminum top frames in the industry. Big factor is the breaking of the plastic. Yeah. Another unique thing that we offer is this would be our cross brace on a normal tank. It would be bolted in. These cross braces are removable, so you could pull this out if you had a big piece of aquascape driftwood. You can remove this brace, get that in, put the brace back on the tank, then fill it with water. If you have to do any cleaning down the road, obviously you can pull it out and get access to it, and then the simple fact that it is stronger than the plastic.
See, I wish when I was building my enclosure that I knew that, but somebody didn't tell me that, so I had to work around that, unfortunately.
So yeah, it's one of the best frames in the industry. It's going to be tougher. It's going to last the lifetime of the aquarium. We can very modularly cut this for all the different sizes that we do. Use a corner, and then obviously they get more cross braces the bigger you get. So that's our framing in a nutshell. Anodized marine grade aluminum. You're not going to wreck it.
Yeah, right. This is pretty much your finished product. I mean, you guys built amazing aquariums and enclosures, because mine's technically not an aquarium. I mean, it is, but it isn't. But yeah, I mean, these things are amazing. They're like one of a kind, and you can't compete with this. You really can't.
Appreciate that. We put a lot of work into the quality of them and make sure that our customers are happy. So that means a lot to us and the whole crew.
I'm very happy. I'm still shocked to see how it all happened. Like this is mind blowing. It really is. So thank you for having me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate everything, and thank you guys for allowing everybody to see what we do here.
You guys know, as always, I'll put all their stuff in the description of the video below. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.